All right, how is everybody doing today? I have a super special guest on this episode. Can you say hi, Arliss? Say, what do you have there? What did you get today?
A sucker.
Why did you get a sucker? Any special reason?
Yeah,
Why?
because I was good.
Yeah, you are good all the time. But today, what I want to talk to everybody about is rewarding ourselves. And I think that this is something that sometimes we forget to think about or talk about. And so that's what we're talking about today. Because I think it's really important in business and in life to take time to reward ourselves. So Arliss actually got that for no reason at all. We just went in somewhere and they had suckers, and I was like, sure, absolutely, you can have a sucker. I'm not a huge candy guy, honestly, and I don't like the effects of sugar all the time, but I'm also a reasonable person, and fortunately for Arliss, he got to have a sucker. But it reminded me of this really important lesson that Tony Robbins taught me in his book, Money Master the Game. And I think this is really, really important for your mindset when you are looking to grow, looking to, improve your life and in your business. And it's actually something that my partner and my girlfriend Rachel, she's really, really good at this. She's just taught me by metamorphosis. She has taught me to have an abundant mindset. And so today, my challenge to you, and what I learned from Tony Robbins in his book there, he talks about how if you want to be wealthy, you don't have to wait until you retire. You don't have to work for 30, 40, 50 years, and then finally, when you're 65, actually, get to relax and retire, because tomorrow may never come. I would hate to be, I'd hate to be working so hard and never reach that destination and never reap the rewards of what I've been working so hard for. So today is just a really short and sweet message for you that if you're working hard and you want to achieve your dreams, stop living in a poverty mindset and stop saying to yourself, I can't afford that, in a financial or a time mindset. So I love in Rich Dad Poor Dad, which I just told my one of my little brothers, Andrew, to read. He says, I believe it's him. He says, poor people say, I can't afford that, and rich people say, how can I afford that? And you may have heard that before. So it's kind of a popular saying. But the important thing, the other part of that is, it's not just money. So don't tell yourself, don't live in a poverty mindset and like, I don't have the time to do that, because that's just like saying I don't have the money to do something. Start saying, how can I create the time, and how can I afford it? And then when given the opportunity, treat yourself. I remember years ago now, when I had moved to Chicago and was starting a new business and literally had like $100 to my name, that I didn't know how I was going to pay rent that month, but it didn't mean that I wouldn't go out to eat at a nice restaurant, or I wouldn't go out and enjoy myself. And at that time I didn't realize it, but I was actually taking the right steps to live a rich and abundant life, and to have everything that I wanted to have and that I dreamed of. And so today, in everything that you're doing, say, how can I afford that? And how can I make time to achieve what's important to me? And then I want you to also do something for yourself, whatever that is. Do something that you dream of doing today in, in a small step or in a big way. Don't risk your future. Don't be irresponsible. That's not what you should be doing. But do something that you really enjoy. If it's taking the afternoon off and doing something fun with your kids, or if it's, going out and, if splurging to you is going to Starbucks and finding a corner in the room and reading a book that you enjoy, then that's what you should do. But, live abundantly today and really foster that abundant mindset that is going to take you there, because your mindset is what affects your actions, and that your actions affect your results. And so don't allow yourself any longer to live in the poverty mindset and say, I don't have enough of whatever resource you think you need. Instead say, how can I, make the time? How can I afford this? and then every day and every week, live a little bit of your dream today. You know, do what you love. Take a little extra time. Go on that vacation. You know, take the time off, because you don't know if tomorrow's going to come, and you don't know if you're going to miss out on having the opportunities that you want. So that's my message for you today. It's a little bit different than normally we talk about marketing and a bunch of things like that, but you've got to have the energy and the happiness and the success to really drive your business and your career and your projects forward. And that, what I just shared with you about, you know, how to live in a rich and abundant life now, no matter what stage you're technically at, is something that I think is really important. So why don't you say, see you next time, Arliss? Say, see you next time.
See you next time.
All right, so thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, and we'll talk to you soon.